as human beings, sometimes we walk through life feeling very lonely, like there's a void in our heart that we just can't get rid of. And sometimes even having a small companion is very useful for us to fill that little gap, not only with love, but with like, it will teach us some sort of lesson. Having a pet is very important. At least I think it's very important because it will definitely teach kids to be responsible, and it definitely makes you feel like there's you're looking forward to something coming home at night, or even just a sense of having someone there. And it always be that pet will always be part of your family no matter what, because you'll end up loving them dearly. um I highly recommend people getting pets, mostly as a kid. Introduce him as a kid and telling them like, this is yours. um Please take care of him. I personally have two cats. I love them dearly. And one of them is a rescue, actually. Is He was gonna go to the Humane Society as a kitten because the litter was were all stray cats, and they were gonna get rid of him, going taking him to Humane Society. I personally felt really really bad about it, so I adopted Connor, which is my oldest cat, and he's been there since then. I think he's not very human friendly because his mom Patitas taught him that. However, he is very like affectionate towards me. Um, and he I'm the only one that can pick him up and whatnot. So I feel like he respects me as well as I respect him. Uh, I definitely learned a lot having an animal around in my life because it taught me responsibility. Um, not to only look after myself, but like to look after another living being. To wake up, to find him food, to get him food, to clean his litter box, etc., etc. Like all his basic needs, and it just gives me a sense of responsibility, because if I were just taking care of myself, I'd be like, man, I can do the very minimum, and I'll be okay with that. However, being in charge of another living being, in this case too, it's a lot more complicated because I have to look after them, and they depend on me to be able to survive, and vice versa. I was feeling very lonely prior to having either Connor or Tanner. Um, I would go come home from work, hop on the computer, play video games till late at night, go to bed, wake up, repeat. Like there was no sense in like, but now like I have to wake up, clean litter box, clean food, etc. And knowing that he's there out waiting outside my room, and like just having him around just feels really good. Like it makes me feel much better. And wherever I hang out, like he usually hangs out with me. If not on me, around me at least. He would always just be there. Um, and later, I introduced Tanner to him. He was not very happy, but I felt like he needed somebody to be with when I was at work. So they've been a great addition to me. Uh, as you grow up, you tend to think like, oh, family is like the people you are blood with, or like friends, without including animals. However, these small little creatures and companions can be part of your family because you tend to grow fond of them. You love them, you care for them. And at the end, being part of a family is caring for one another and loving each other. So I highly recommend a pet, and there's many places where you can get a pet, and if you do get one, please, I suggest going to the Humane Society or any other animal shelter. There's many stray animals that need a home, that were just abandoned by horrible people. or people that could not take care of them anymore and they just need love and to be cared for. There's a couple of places. There's a humane society here in Escondido, Oceanside, and in I believe in down in San Diego. And there's a lot more shelters throughout the county. They have many dogs and cats to adopt, and you'll always find a description of their personality. Every animal has a different personality, and it's always wonderful to look at them. Both my cats have a completely opposite personalities, and it's just intriguing to see how Tanner is just like so lovable and like always all up in your face, as for Tanner's just there, there. So, in in conclusion, just please adopt an animal if you're feeling lonely, and if you feel like you're missing something, adopt an animal. It will change your life drastically, and it will definitely uh it make you look not only after yourself but for something else, like another living being. uh Thank you.